We got another game here. We're playing StarCraft again today. It's Bay here. Bay. Well, I should explain. I'm actually Bay for short. So I know we're playing StarCraft here, but let me explain the lore for a sec. As a kid growing up, my nickname was BAYYY. But since then, I've shortened my name to BAY. Technically, I am Bay son of Bay, because BAYYY was my previous self, and I basically gave birth to myself, Bay son son of Bay, and I go by Bay for short now. But when I play video games, we keep it real. We go BAYYY. It's Bay. So Protoss player immediately. Um, he's proxying me. He's got a pylon down. I missed it. I only noticed when he actually came with the warrior. Let's speed up a little bit. So once he builds the cannon, I immediately pull my workers. I dropped his probe and do a good job of killing with minimal damage. And, basically shut that whole thing down. You can see he's only just getting the gateway now, which really set him back. So business as usual, a little distracted from the factory. Was not able to expand right away, but we have to adapt the build when someone does something to distract us or to throw us off our game. Really had to get those Marines out. I thought maybe he'd come back and try to kill that cannon, but all good. I'd like to actually kind of skip a little bit here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so Liberator in the back. It's taking a long time to fast forward here. I set the Liberator back to Ras. Kind of missed that there, but you can see the standard two base transition. Trying to get this third base out before I attack from now on. That way I don't run out of minerals on my next push. Basically group up. I'm able to take it as you eat a lot of storm. I didn't see the I think I saw the Templar archives up there, so I should have known to spread better, but he hit me pretty quickly with the storm, so I was actually thinking to spread, but just a little bit too late. So I basically sit my guys out front. I believe I pressed held's position, and I send a drop in the back. I try to get a tank in the drop. That way it does good damage. Without the tank, you might not be killing the cannons or units that try to push in. Like if they press caps and send all units, you're probably going to get a couple here or there walking in that you're going to pick off really quickly with that tank. So slow it down a little bit just to watch the damage here. You can see it actually did soak up a lot of damage from that cannon as well. We take out his Nexus, and I go for a starport just because I know carriers are coming, and I really don't want those carriers to be coming out really fast. I'm guessing his economy is pretty low at this point. He is floating lots of minerals. Like he's not building anything out of these buildings. So, oh yeah. Kind of missed that there. Let's go back a sec. When I did the drop, yeah, I'm just held position here. I kind of let the tank go to regroup. He's still paying attention to this little thing going on here. Meanwhile, if we go to base, oh no, not rallied, but army, building, lots of building. I figured my ball's just bigger. I also saw Tempest out in the open, so we went for that. It's got a carrier building, but you can see just with the timing of the build, really, I forgot I have upgrade buildings, but I'm not getting 2-2. I need to be a little bit more active on remembering my upgrades, because in the case of mass carriers, upgrades are the only thing that, like being able to kill the little ships quickly is the only way really to come back. And I basically just moved out in the open. Those sorts of units getting caught in the open by a ball of Marines is just GG. Like I stim, put my ball underneath his air, and that's all she wrote. GG. Keep improving, keep playing, throw a like down. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm going to be playing other games as well. And I'm going to start getting my webcam in on this action. Probably start streaming too. But yeah, stay in touch.